Hello, welcome to our playthrough of Civilization 7, and now let's head into our episode. Hello, welcome back to our playthrough of Civilization 7. We are into the modern age. We have chosen America. So that means per age on... Okay, so we got... All our production buildings are providing 3 science. Per age, from active endeavors you started or supported. So the more endeavors we do, the more science we make. I always forget that. Well, we pushed our science so high, I was afraid to. As America, we gain 100 gold every time we improve a resource. We get the Marine Unique Unit. We get a Prospector, which is a civilian unit. It claims a resource outside of regular settlement radius. We will see how that works, because we're already making 227 science. So, I mean, let's see. 54 plus 55 is 109. Plus 65 is 174. 215. We're making more science than everyone else combined. And we haven't even started building science buildings or laying down specialists yet. So that is why I'm like, oh. Anyways. Our buildings are the rail yard, which gives us a ton of production. And production for bonus for production agency for quarters and wonders. What? Hold on. I want to check something here. In the tech tree. Each adjacent. So what's the difference between agency and adjacency? Is there a difference? I guess we'll find out. So, it gets some sort of bonus. For quarters and wonders, the steel mill is production and gold for resources and wonders. I do like these. These are probably not the strongest ones, but I do like these ones. The 200 gold per age and the extra social policy slot I appreciate. And we're on turn 1. We just finished at the end of last recording session. There's a whole bunch of stuff we have to do, so let's get started. So, we have a cultural point to spend. We don't have alliances. Per age from great works on display. We don't have any great works right now. So we're gonna restart grabbing great works. We do have specialists, but we're gonna have 5 or few cities. We do have a number of towns. So we will grab this one. Diplomatically. I like the social policy slot. So. But I like this too. Oh, we have 2. We'll grab both of these and try to grab this one. Economically. +1 resource capacity in towns. Oh. Oh, we do a lot of imported resources, though. But I like the capacity. Expansionist. Immediately, we're going to grab 25% of food as the Thunderwind City grows. And we don't have... Okay, so this is interesting. So this gives +1 food per age on warehouse building. So in this age, that is 3 per warehouse building. So a warehouse building is any building, I believe, that is ageless. So right now this is 7. It would bump this up, I think, to 10. Right? The grocers would go from 8 to 11. The granary would get +3. I don't know if the stone cutter, brickyard, and saw pit counts. But here's a chance to experiment and find out. So let's, right now, that's line infantry, right? Right now, Wailuku is making 28 food. Okay. If it's just the granary, right, it should only go up to 31. So I'm going to do this one. 43. All right, so the stone cutter count, the brickyard, and the saw pit count. So any building that is ageless counts. That is a lot of food. Militaristic. Oh, wow, we got no militaristic slots? Okay, I'm just going to gain the free war support. Scientifically, in towns, on specialist. Well, right now we don't have a lot of cities. That's going to change, though. I want to get 4 cities as quickly as possible. So we'll do this one. We do have some specialists, science-wise. I think... So this gives us the Academy and the Red Fort. Production more food. Steam engines, which is the ironworks, the port. And we can build merchants again. Or academics. Again, which feeds into itself. Alright. We're going to do academics first. Civic-wise, we have questions. So what is the goal? I'm not going to do military. If it happens, it happens. So, study natural history civic, the first step towards establishing a geographic society, a cultural legacy of the modern age. Knowledge of natural history allows you to train an explorer. People researching, excavating artifacts from ruins. Mastery of natural history will allow explorer units to gain artifacts from natural wonders as well. Okay. So in order to get explorers, which feels very important to me, we need natural history. That's 8 turns. This is 10. Let's do natural history first. Okay, we can immediately grow a city. Snag. And I think we're looking at snagging all the food we can. This is a ton of happiness, so we'll just... Oh. Right. Our cities stayed cities, didn't they? Yes. I can't convert this to a city. Our cities stayed cities. So we don't... So we are starting with 5 cities. So we don't need to spend gold on upgrading towns to cities. We're going to do an experiment. So right now this grows in 4 turns. Yes, so you definitely need a grocer. Honestly, I'm not sure it matters where we put it. 1, 2, 3. Like, if I put it here, we don't get that. If I put it here, because we're not going to convert this to a city. Yeah, so that doesn't get us anything. This doesn't get us anything. So that... Oh, hold on. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Down to here. Across. So I kind of need to build it here. Oh, no, look. We do have space for one more. Okay, we're going to do an experiment. That's 5. Jeez. Oh, and we also traded our capital from Baak to Washington, D.C. here with this. And this city has grown. But I think, yeah, here. Yeah, and there's the city hall. We can overbuild on the dungeon, and we probably will. So this city is fully expanded. So, oh, okay. Again, I think growth is... Oh, because it has a reef. Then we choose production. So a grocer is ageless. Plus fun... Yeah, so it's just ageless. This gives us 1 culture because we're overbuilding on the pavilion. Although, if we put it... Oh, hold on. Resource. So potential science there. But I think our science is somewhere else, isn't it? In a city park. Adjacent mountain. So this kind of has to go here. And we overbuilt... Yeah. So we put our science here, right? The observatory and university. So our science in here, between the wonder and these, that's science. The mountain culture is over here. So we want to overbuild culture on the guild hall and bazaar. So, keeping that in mind, the grocer is perfectly fine going here. It's not near any mountains. There's a mountain here. And a wonder here. So, there's culture and happiness here, and culture and happiness here. So, we've got to keep that in mind. So, but overbuilding this, not a problem. So, yeah, City Park. Kind of has to overbuild the menagerie to get the best bonus. We'll go ahead and build that. And the grocer, again, ageless. I think I want to save that for something else. Resource-wise, bridges are ageless? Oh no, I screwed up. So I can't overbuild. Yeah, this needs to be fixed. So you're fucked. Right? We're not putting science here. So what's the useless tile? Oh, there's a much better growth here. There's a ton of growth here. There's money in here. I guess here. It is gonna need production. We do have social policies available. I don't think we want marine terrain. Culture buildings. Happiness buildings, science buildings. Yeah, I guess these. Oh, food buildings. We don't... Well... We have a lot of food buildings. That's 276. 238. Yeah, so we have more food buildings than anything else. So that's a decent amount of culture. So, City Park, again, the most culture output. Either one of these is fine for culture or happiness. So it doesn't matter. This is the most. Hold on. Mountainous terrain, natural wonder, adjacent wonder. On vegetation. Oh. We can get a lot of culture here, so... Yeah, I'll put the happiness there. Again, you want to be near mountains, but this doesn't really have a lot of mountains. I think 5 is the best we're going to do. Do we want to overbuild? Production, I think, would be better there. Growth would be better along the coast. Or science. If I pop... This is 4. We're only going to get like 5 happiness. I think that's the best we can do. So we have an observatory and a university here. Why? Oh, the wonder, the resource. Okay. So, let's go ahead. Again, why is it overbuilding the kiln and not the menagerie? Do the grocer first, yeah. So the grocer, yeah, no matter where we put it, it's 20. So we're gonna pop this. There's science here is the best spot. So we'll go ahead and pop this to get a growth. So we can grab more of the Bermuda Triangle. Or we can grab this rural farm. And then, and this grocer. Again, it's a dead tile. So if there's nowhere... 1, 2, 3. This city's maxed out. So there's no reason not to put it out here. To be honest. And then happiness. 5 is the best we're gonna get. I want to save that for something else. Again, no mountainous terrain. So let's fill in that district, because I can't think of a reason what else would go there. And here... Yeah, we'll fill in with the bank. Natural wonder, adjacent wonder. Right. So this is science. We're not going to get a huge production boost. So yeah, so this kind of needs to be production. So if this is science, then 5... Oh, sorry. If this is science, overbuilding on the hill, I guess is fine. We have a ton of cities and towns. So, these are city only. A rail station. So, we're going to build a rail station. Again, why is this not connected? Oop, I hit a button. Sorry. You can build fortifications, I don't know. What? Why? Why is this missing a building? Do I need to convert it to a city? But that feels like too many cities. So is it, if I go to the Civilopedia, resume, trade, apps lock is on. I don't. Maybe towns. Towns and economy? No. Right, this is the focus. Prevents the town from growing. Alright, so I'm just gonna if they are linked with a direct road. Intermediate roads that run through other settlements do not count. That's stupid. So, basically, only coastal cities can be connected to your trade network. This doesn't count. That is stupid. That is dumb and stupid. There needs to be in the ancient age, all you need is a fishing quay. So there needs to be a new building in the ancient age that is like, if you are landlocked and you build this, the town is now hooked up to your trade network. So we cannot connect this, I think. Unless it grows and I slap it down here and maybe we get the border to connect. Maybe. But I don't think that's how it works. That is stupid and dumb. I still enjoy the game, but there are so many frustrating decisions in this game. Like, this should connect. It's got a road. At the very least, they need to make it so that there's, in addition to the fishing quay, we'll call it a trade hut. Something. That if you build this building, you are now a depot. Call it a depot. And you can upgrade it. All it does is add +1 trade range and connect the city via land routes to the trade hub. That means I can build it here. Guess what? This now has a connection to this, which has a connection to this. Which now means it is now connected to the trade hub. All right. We are going to do an experiment. So this is growing in 4 turns. We're going to specialize this as farming. And we're going to keep an eye on this. So on turn 5, 6, or 7, if this is not popped yet, this town does not grow. Now, Lanai is connected to the trade network. Right? If I go... I think we can check. There's a way... Oh, here it is. Yeah. So it's sending 67 to... Wait. To Copan. Does that mean DC... No, DC has to be connected to the trade work. Doesn't need a grocers. Again, this is all kind of just grab. I pop that to create an urban district. We'll go ahead, swap around. It gives me a growth in the city. Yeah. So now I can grab this, and now I can build out here if I need to. Take a nap. Cool. Get you on the open water. Take a nap. Have a field cannon? Take a nap. Take a nap. Take a nap. Take a nap. Alright. Right. So yeah, I think we've got everything sorted. Maybe I should... Hold on. Actually, I think we do the steam engine first for the production. I think we grab both production first and then academic. Oh, we need the rail station. We'll build upgrades any roads to settlements that also have a rail station to railroads. One settlement with a rail station to another. Okay, a full tile cannot be paired with another building. Oh, okay. So we need okay. Department store. Where's the factory? Lab, stock exchange, a modern bridge, and we are going for a science victory. So, the factory's down here. Okay. So, priority is the rail station to factory. So I think we grab these three, and then we focus industrialization into combustion, into mass production. Civics-wise, we definitely want natural history. And then I don't know. Influence-wise, is there anyone we want to make friends with? I don't see anyone here. I don't see anyone here. Although there is plenty of room now for a new city out here. We definitely want a new city out here. And I had said 3, 2. Right, we were gonna settle like in here. 3 here. Yeah, I think right there. Can we buy a settler already? We can buy a prospector. We can buy a settler. So I am going to buy a settler right away. Head out here. Did I not buy the settler? No. Where's my settler? Oh, wow, down here. Alright, and you are headed up to there. And then here, We're gonna buy... Oh, you need a city park. 7's the best we can do. Why 7? We want this science, so we're not gonna get the 7. We can overbuild on the temple. And that still leaves this for culture here or here. Alright, so yeah, let's overbuild here, and we're gonna purchase a prospector. And we're gonna use that prospector Uniteal. I want to see if I can claim this well. Within 5 tiles. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this wouldn't work. But this one would. If I'm reading this correct. That is useless then. I do not like... The prospector is useless. It shouldn't claim back to the city. What it should do is just claim this tile and just hook it up. Oh, well, I think we do Elective Republic because we're going for a science win. Here we go. We'll immediately start befriending you. Got Lisbon on our home continent. Don't care so much for this, but grabbing it so no one else can is probably a good one. Hey, Ongen, hope you're doing well. And, oh, we want to grab the science one. I think that's a priority. We want to grab the culture one. I think that's also a priority. All right. So we want to grab turn 8. So that's 340. Can grow this town. That's 6. Is this now connected? Is my question. And I've still got to distribute this. So this... 1 in Washington. Wait. What did I take? So that's a city. This is a city. Right? Because I can't convert it to a city. So it has to be a city. Copan's a city. Yeah, no, so... Also, no camels. Not connect. Dear God. So you don't want to settle inland because you can't connect it to your trade network. So what is the point of this? And we need another city down here. That's stupid. And so there's no point in specializing this. Oh, Marrakesh. Alright, if Marrakesh... Well, no, I think we wipe Marrakesh off the map then. Because I want this for the oil. Where's the culture one? Ternate. We'll start befriending you. I think Marrakesh gets wiped off the map. So... we should have... Huh. That field cannon up here. Assemble the army. Start heading... Oh, they have... more units than I suspect. 1,000. Jeez. Right. Where's our marine? That might be actually in the civics. Steel mill. Captain of industry. Oh, I bet we need the military academy. Okay. I'm gonna cancel the park. We definitely want the grocers in every city we can get it in. So we'll actually... That's wasting. So, yeah, grocers has priority for the growth. Okay. Resource allocation. So, Pawn gets one. You need one of these. DC needs one of these. Why? So I can't assign these until I get a factory. Okay. Good to know. Go. We have the slot. Why? That can go in. But that... because it's not connected to the train network. Alright. I guess we'll do this. Capital. I don't know if I can settle there now, is the thing. Let's buy some line infantry. Oh. We're not making a lot of money right now. We're not making an insignificant sum, but compared to others. And yep. All line infantry and I guess 2 cannons might be enough. We'll pack you up. Get you there. Throw this town. Well, I guess if we convert it to a city, right? That is so dumb. And I can't assign these because we need factories. So, do we convert this to a city? That would get us a lot of sugar wheat. I think this one has to be a city, then. That we can convert. And then, I guess these 2 stay coastal? And we don't convert them. That gives me 6 cities? I'm not sure what the perfect amount is, but that feel like 6 cities, 6 towns feels good. Yeah, so this isn't going down. So if a city is set to this, it doesn't grow. So we want you to grow. Yep, and we want you to grow. Okay, and you need our grocery. We're not going to convert them. So you want to grow towns until they're full, and then convert them to a specialization, no matter what it says. Especially these food towns. You're back here. You can take a step forward. And then we wait. Alright, so if I claim this resource, it does use it up. Okay. Perfect. We lined that up. We now have another factory resource that we can't use. End turn.
Cross the sea like a bird.
Change policies.
Soon shall thy
natural wonders. We do have some natural wonders, but I think it's enough. We don't have a lot of happiness. So I think this is fine. Choice. Build 3 labs. Don't have a choice. Your Master of Natural History allows you to create a new unit. The Explorer. Once they're conducted research at a university or museum, these highly trained experts may comb the world for artifacts of previous ages. So, an ironworks is ageless. So, we don't have to worry about adjacency. So, we can override bank? In. So, hold on. So right now, this is providing 5 in the... Okay. Right. So we could override the blacksmith. No. Sorry. It's ageless. Right? So we don't want to put it near anything that could override. So honestly... Right? Theoretically... a train station and factory are going like in here or out here. Um, so I guess the ironworks here is fine, which triggers growth. Alright, so then there's 5 there. We can choose a new tech. We're going to grab military science. We might grab that mastery before we rush down to mass production. We can choose a new civic. We've got natural history. I do want civil engineering. Oh, hold on. Let's grab the steel mill and captains of industry next. Ironworks. Again, ageless. So we want to avoid putting it near, like, there's a good science. This is now amazing production. So we want to save this and this for resources. Which means overbuilt. Oh no, there's nothing here. Well, mountains, culture might be a good spot there. Especially because it's next to a wonder here. Although we get a lot of culture from this. That's the thing. Alright, so resource. So production there, science there, culture here or here, same thing with happiness. So these slots are out here. But we do have to be careful because we are aware of the fact that if we need space, so these are going to be locked to rural. We need space for both a factory and a train station. So I think that means in here, I think right now this is better science. And this is going to be better off something else. Like, this might get turned into culture, like culture. Because I bet a museum here, if we take a look at the museum, oh, it's only 7 here. Mountain. East. But it's 19 here. Right, because we have specialists here. And there's no way to reassign specialists. That needs to be changed. Right? Like, if I go to a museum, it's either 20 here because of the specialists, or 8 here. So I think this is a specialist. I think science is going here because of the resources. Also, these should count as both rural and urban districts, because now I can't build out here, because you need to connect urban districts. So I think culture there, happiness there or there. Take a look at the tech tree real quick. That's a warehouse building. Military Academy is not aware. Yeah. Resource and Wonder. Unit. Factory. Resources. Okay. Mountain terrain, natural wonder. Mountain terrain, natural wonder, resource wonder. Yeah. Aerodrome. Occupies a full tile, cannot be paired with another building. Okay. Factory. Oh, so the factory. So the rail station and the aerodrome cannot be paired. But the factory can. So if we take a look at this city and we say ironworks. Right? We're definitely putting science here. This being able to pin things would be nice. Resource and wonders. Quarters and wonders. Quarters. So culture, happiness, quarters and wonders, resource and wonders, unique district. This has to be our aerodrome. This has to be our railroad. All right. This is science. All right. This is our. It can only be 1/4. Huh. I wonder if here is best for the unique district. This is culture. Our unique districts going in here, one of these four. This is definitely culture. Meaning, if it's one of these four, sorry, this is happiness, this is culture. Potentially. So we're not using these. So do we want to overbuild the barracks? This is ageless. Or we overbuild the hospital? Right now this is providing 18 food, 15 production? Oh, maybe not. Well, but there's space out here with the grocer. Let's build with the grocer. We have a trade opportunity with Tosa. We didn't trade with you. We do trade with Machiavelli, but we're saving that up. We're going to deploy the army. Yeah, awesome. I'm a bit. Okay. Put the artillery first. Alright. So yeah, this has not grown. Sorry, it didn't grow until we switched it to growing, so... we grabbed that, we grabbed this. Grab the wine. Choose a celebration. I want to rush culture, so we'll start doing that. We need more happiness. Still not... I think I have to convert it to a city. When you're done growing, you will be a fishing town. But you're going to keep growing. You go here. Line infantry steps forward. Starts fortifying. You step forward. So we need the ironworks again. We have to save these for something else. I don't know if we can overbuild. So theoretically, well, the stonecutter is ageless. The temple is not. This is science. This is gold and growth. This is growth and gold. Potential. So again, I need to leave 2 open. One for an aerodrome, one for a railway station. Or here. Let's overbuild. I think an ironworks in the middle is just fine. Same thing here. I think in the final age, if you don't know what else to do, you can throw a warehouse building in the center. Right? Like, the grocer or the ironworks in the center probably would have been a better choice. A river flooded. Oh, that is my... Oh. Which city? So, like, this one can't grow anymore, right? 1, 2, 3. It's got one more slot, and then it's done, I think. So it's got some coastal towns. So much growth. So if we convert this to a city, there's a lot of food locked up in the city. Again, the fact that it's not connected to the trade network is insane to me. Go to sleep. Build fortifications. We're gonna wait till the cannon gets up here, and then we're gonna see how well we do. Skip. Well, yes, skip. Do I need to repair? No? No? It is within range. Next turn. So I think between them... Oh, maybe we can't? Oh, hold on. Hold on. Hello, this is Gohan the Chinchilla, and we hope you're having a good day, as do I. As always, we hope you enjoyed this video.
If you did, feel free to follow, like, subscribe, or comment. Or even better, come on over to twitch.tv/SparkyTDK and watch me live every Monday through Friday. Thank you for your support.